Alright, so just got set up fully, and I was hoping to hear a gobble on the way in, but nothing, not even a peep. Never jumped a bird out of a tree or anything. I said on the way in it was probably 2.5 miles, and yeah, I easily walked 2 miles. Man, it looks good in here though. I'm actually sitting there's a ladder stand right behind me. This is the first time I've been in here, so people definitely deer hunt it. But man, I was hoping to hear a gobble on the way in. I just haven't heard anything. It looks real good in here. There's a ton of roosting trees. There's a brook right down over there. Just kind of like a little dip in the terrain right here too. So many good roosting trees. Freshly cut fields in here, new cut areas, new growth. I mean, it looks super good in here, but I don't know. I think I'll just sit for now. I'm so far from the truck. Alright, so I was just sitting here being nice and quiet. Just had one gobble off in front of me. I hit the call, and he responded right back, so I think something's about to happen, boys. Let's see what happens. Have you ever heard a turkey? I've never heard a turkey do this. So I'm going to show you guys where this bird came from and where I was sitting, whatever. I have not been this frustrated in a long time in the turkey woods. So I set up, I walked all the way up this power line this morning. You can't see it behind me, but it's right off to my right. And walked all the way up it, didn't hear a gobble or anything. I was looking for him on the roost. So I kind of doubled back and I wanted to check out this little area right here. So I walked through here. It's all fresh cut timber. It's all like pine trees and stuff that they just cut. And so I walked back through, and there's like some nice grassy areas up in here. And there's like a little field right out in front of me. Then there's a wood line, and there's a couple of tote roads that they cut through here. And then there's another field on the other side of the wood line, and that field's a little bit bigger. So I walked up and through the wood line. It's probably like, I don't know, 10 yards thick. And I walked and set up over there in the morning, sat for about an hour, and then I heard a gobble literally dead in front of me. You know, I'm facing right directly towards the camera right now, and that's the way I was sitting. So I called to him a little bit, and he gobbled when I wasn't calling or anything. So I called to him a little bit. He cut me off immediately. It's like, okay. So he started walking to the left, and I let him walk, and he was just gobbling his head off the whole time. Gobbling. And he got around to where he was, you know, like right off to my left. You know, he went a whole 90 degrees from where he originally gobbled. And I thought there was a road that was cut right there in the corner of that field, and I thought he would come right up that road, then right to the decoys. And he was getting closer the whole time as well. And then he started going past that road and started getting off behind me. I was like, okay, let's see what he's gonna do here. He comes all the way around, and I'll show you here in a second. He comes all the way around, and he walks right through this field that I was originally gonna set up in, but decided to set up on the other side of the wood line. He walks right through that field, you know, and he's probably 30 yards behind me. I mean, he would have come right to me if I was in that field, I assume. I mean, so he walked right through that field, and he was through the brush, and I couldn't get the camera on him because it would have been pointed like right through my body, and I didn't want to move too much. So I just watched him. He's all fanned out and stuff, and I called to him softly, and he cut me off immediately. And this turkey gobbled like I've never heard a turkey gobble. I mean, it was insane. All right, so it's Morning number is 655, I don't know. It's getting up there in the season, so let's see what day it is exactly. It's the 18th, so 12 more days in the season pretty much. I'm set up where I came the other day for the first time ever. I'd never been here before. I came last week, I don't want to say last Friday, or maybe it was Monday, or maybe it was Monday of this week. Yeah, it was Monday this week, so it's Friday now, and I'm sitting where this gobbler ended up traveling. There's a little road to my right that cuts out into this nice little green field. I mean, I'm sure they feed right here, and then it's like a woodlot right out in front of me where they cut, and it looks pretty good in here. I mean, I haven't heard any gobbles off the roost yet, but I don't know. The other day it took an hour for him to be over by me and start gobbling, so we'll just see. We're gonna do the same thing, just call, and I don't know, maybe one will respond. I've got the Strutter out there with 2 hens. I know that it's, you know, not the best time to use a Strutter when it's getting towards the end of the season, but I just haven't been able to pull these birds into range, so I'm hoping that the Strutter will do some work for me and they'll just come in curious enough. So we'll see. Let's get after it this morning. Okay. It's been close to an hour since I've got in here. There's a bird gobbling right to my right. I called to him once. He cut me off. I'm just gonna be quiet. This is probably gonna happen real fast. There's not gonna be a lot of film. go. That was incredible. Let's go. Let's put the smack down on him, baby. Whew. Oh my God. Day 18. Day 18. Just got it done. Oh my God. Whew. My heart, man. Oh, that's the same bird from the other day. I'll show you guys clips. Oh my God. I thought he was gonna skirt. I thought he was gonna skirt me. For sure. I thought he was gone. Oh my God. Cannot believe that just happened, man. Let's go. Oh my God. My heart is just pounding. I was, oh my God. So, oh my God. Let's go see him. Look at this morning. King of the world, man. Just does not get better. So here it is. Here's the bird. 2018 season. This is my first solo film of the season, and man, did it come together great. The other day I was here on Monday, and it was around 6 o'clock in the morning. You know, about the same time, and I was just sitting on the opposite side of this this tree line right here, and I heard this bird gobble from a distance. I mean, he was far out. He was dead out in front of me. And he traveled all the way around and just skirted my setup the whole way. He stayed at about 75 yards just through the trees, would never come close enough. And then this morning I got in here, today's Friday, and it was a similar setup except for I set on the other side of the tree line, and I made my setup over here, and I heard him gobble right around 6 o'clock again, which is like right when he gobbled the other day. And man, he came out and he was in this cut, and he was just walking through the cut, and I didn't really call to him much. You know, I probably hit him with 3 or 4 calls over the course of that whole 20-minute period that he came in, and he started just skirting out and away from me, and I knew he saw the decoys. He was standing right here, probably at about 60 yards, you know, just a little too far, and he started kind of skirting out away from me, and so I got a little bit nervous for a second. I was like, man, this bird's he's gonna skirt me again. I was like, he's just gonna stay out and out of my range. And so I hit him with a little bit more calling. You know, I threw a couple clucks in there, and I, you know, just called to him a little bit more, and that, I guess, enticed him enough to come over, and he ended up doubling back and looping right around this little section and came up from my right and just presented me with a decent shot right there, probably 30 yards. And the Benelli just put the smack down on him. So, I mean, this bird, what a satisfying hunt, you know, to see him the other day, and for him to just stay out beyond me and not give me a shot, and today for me to come in here and just put it down with this bird. Man, what a morning it was. As soon as he gobbled, I knew it was the bird from the other day, just the way he gobbled. It sounded exactly like it. And his cadence, the way he was just gobbling and not giving himself a breath, it was exactly like that bird the other day. So man, I'm just so excited to finally get one in the books, and who knows, maybe we can get another one before the year's over, but day 18.